honestly embarrassed to admit this, but I am in debt again. The crazy part is that I was in debt several years ago and I got myself out of that. I was in $36,000 in debt and I worked my way out of that. So I can do this. I know that I can. I've already made so much progress this month. I'm so proud of myself. But I was trying to think back of like how I got out of debt last time. And I just remember being super hyper focused. And that's what I started to do January 1st. So here's kind of what's worked for me in becoming just aware of my debt and putting it like right in front of my face. So every Sunday is my day for budgeting. Sunday is my me day. I don't work on Sundays. I don't do social media on Sundays. I just do my budget. I watch educational videos. I watch sermons. I listen to inspirational books. So this is what I do. I sit down in my Rocket Money app. Okay. So I've been using that for probably, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months, and I like it. Overall, it's a general really good app, but I still felt like I literally want to see every single dollar. Like I want to see it in front of me, every line that I'm going to get paid, every line that is going to come out of my checking account this week. I work for myself and I have a bunch of different ways that I get paid. And so it's very hard to keep up with when I'm getting paid, what all's coming out. I have a lot of bills. And so what I've done on top of the budget, so I have my weekly budget that I do in the Rocket Money app, but then I go in a spreadsheet and I open my bank account. At the very top of the spreadsheet, I put what the dollar amount is that I have in my bank account. And then for that week, I put line item by line item what I'm going to get paid and what is going to come out of my checking account. So I add all that up and I make sure that for the week that I'm not going to like run out of money, because things have been just very up and down for me. I'm a content creator. I'm a social media manager. Clients come and go. This is why this is really important for me to do every Sunday. I also have 2 rental properties and one of them is empty right now. So I have double the amount of expenses coming out. So it just got to a point where I'm like, I need to know down to the dollar of what I'm going to have left at the end of the week. That way I know I need to work my butt off or try to get another client or do extra work for one of my clients that pays me for a bunch of random stuff. Tracking your money and tracking your expenses to that extent actually gives you more control. I feel so much more in control of my money. I just started kind of this double budgeting, whatever I call it, in the last 3 weeks, and I feel so much more in control of what's going on. So that's more kind of like what I do with my budget. Now regarding like my debt, I heard somebody once say, if you don't know your debt number, like if you can't say this is how much I have in debt right now, like to the dollar, then you're not serious about getting out of debt. And I heard that and I was like, oh, I don't think I know my number, because I think it's natural for us to be like, I don't want to look at it. It's going away, right? We're just putting money towards it. Like hopefully it's going away. But in reality, like we really need to know the exact number. So one of my goals is to get out of debt in 2025. So I write down the exact number every single day in my journal. I write down my 12 goals for the year and I write down the number. And as it's gone down, I've had to rememorize the number. But I think writing it down every single day puts it in the front of your mind. And every single day I'm like, that's a lot of money, Julie. My payments are like $1,000 a month towards my debt. $1,000 that I could have to invest, to save, to splurge, to go on vacation, to save for a new car. Like, so if that's in the front of my mind, it's going to totally change how I work throughout the day and all my habits. Ever since I started doing this, I started getting up at 5:30. I've worked harder. I've found ways to make more money. I've found ways to have more time to get new clients. Like, I'm going to do everything that I can so that I can have back my $1,000 a month. You just got to remember that if you're getting a second job, if you're picking up extra work, of course you don't want to. Of course I don't want to work 10, 12 hours a day, but I would rather do that now and get out of debt. So just remember that it's temporary and it doesn't have to be like this forever. Because I have been working my butt off and had my number at the forefront and just trying to find any extra way I can to make money, I've already paid off $1,000. I'm so excited towards my debt like this month. Also, I did a no spend January, so that obviously helps when you're not spending money. So if you have not done a no spend month, I highly recommend it. It works. Just trust me, just do it. I really just made this video for accountability reasons. To put it out there, just putting it out in the world that I have debt and I'm paying it off. I'm gonna regret making those. But also to like just encourage some people that have debt and that don't know the number. If you don't know the number, you're not serious. So go right now, add up all your debts, write down the number, and write it down every single